There are moments in life where it feels like the world is not just against you, but closing in on you, like the weight of what you're carrying is no longer manageable, and every direction you turn feels blocked. It is in those moments that the heart begins to whisper questions you would never say out loud. Am I alone in this? Why is this happening to me? And if you stay in that place long enough, fear starts to rewrite your understanding of reality. But what you feel is not always what is true. There is a deeper reality beneath your circumstances. You are not overlooked. You are not a mistake in the system of life. You are not a nameless presence drifting through chaos. You are known. Not known in a distant, general sense, but known with intention. Every detail of your life is held with awareness. Every season, every shift, every silent battle that no one sees is not hidden from the one who formed you. And that means your identity is not up for negotiation based on what you are currently going through. You may feel like you are fading in the noise of life, but heaven has not lost sight of you. What feels like invisibility is not absence. It is simply the limitation of human perception. There is a higher awareness over your life that does not miss what others overlook. One of the greatest misconceptions in hardship is the assumption that difficulty equals distance. That if things are painful, God must be absent. But not every fire is destruction. Some fires are refinement. There are seasons where pressure increases, not because you are being rejected, but because something deeper is being formed within you. Fire reveals what cannot be seen in comfort. It exposes strength you did not know you carried and burns away dependencies that were never meant to sustain you. You are not standing in fire alone, and you are not being consumed by it. What is intense is not ultimate. What is overwhelming is not final. The fire may be real, but it is not sovereign over your life. Then there are the waters. Those seasons where emotions rise higher than clarity, where uncertainty feels like drowning, where you cannot see the next step ahead of you. These are the places where control slips from your hands, and you are reminded that you are not as self-sufficient as you thought. But even here, you are not abandoned. The waters may surround you, but they do not own you. They may feel deep, but they are not deeper than the hand that holds your life together. You are being carried even when you cannot sense it. And what feels like instability is often the place where unseen stability is most active. You are not sinking without presence. You are not drifting without purpose. Even here, there is guidance you cannot yet see. What separates despair from endurance is not the absence of hardship, but the presence of God within it. There is a nearness of God that does not leave when conditions worsen. It does not retreat when emotions rise. It does not disappear when clarity fades. The presence of God does not only meet you in peace, but it walks with you in pressure. It does not only show up in calm waters, but it sustains you in deep ones. And it does not only exist when you feel strong, but it holds you when you feel like you are barely holding on. You are not navigating this alone. Even when silence feels loud, the presence of God is still a steady reality beneath it. The truth of your life is not written by the intensity of your season, but by the faithfulness of God who carries you through it. What you are walking through is not the end of your story. It is not the final chapter. It is not the place where everything falls apart beyond repair. You may feel pressure, but you are not being crushed by God's hand. You may feel surrounded, but you are not being consumed. There is a preservation over your life that comes from God Himself and does not depend on your ability to hold yourself together. Even when you feel like you are at your limit, God is still sustaining you beyond it. So if you are in the fire, you are not forgotten by God. If you are in the waters, you are not alone. And if you are in the pressures of life, You are not abandoned. What's around you is not stronger than what holds you. God holds you. And even now, especially now, you are still held by God.